Hi, I'm Dr. Selena Benavides. I'm a developmental psychologist and I'm also a child development professor. Today I'm going to be sharing how to transfer to a four-year university. And most of my talk is geared towards child development students, but the information is also applicable to students in other majors. So to begin, I want to talk a little bit about assist.org. If you haven't used this website before, it's a great overview of information on the transfer process. It includes transfer agreements between community colleges and CSUs and UCs. You can use the website to do lots of different things, including viewing transferable courses. This means you can look up a specific class at your community college and see if it transfers to the university that you're interested in attending. You can also look at articulation agreements between colleges, and they have other resources on the transfer process. If it's your first time at assist.org, they also offer a tutorial on how to use the website. Now, I'm going to spend a great deal of my time talking about the experience at Cal State LA and the Child Development Department there, but I will also cover other CSUs in the Southern California area. So first, I wanted to give a little bit of some general information on the admissions process for Cal State LA. So this is an explanation of our tuition costs from 0 to 6 units, how much that cost is for students. If it's 6.1 units or more, and then an explanation about what is expected about how many units to take each semester. For us, we're on the semester system, and there's 15 weeks in a semester. Now, the university recommends that students take a load of 15 units per semester to graduate on time. But you can also think about this as in total. So that would be 30 units per year. And it's not that you necessarily have to take them only in the fall or spring semester. There's also the option to take classes in the winter intersession as well as the summer. But I will note that not all classes are offered during these times, and these are accelerated classes, meaning they could be for a lengthy amount of time, and that may be difficult to balance if you have other commitments such as work. I also want to note that the tuition fees I listed above, those are for resident students. The fees are slightly higher for students who are non-residents or international students. And the university does offer payment plan options that you can apply for. And also it's important to note that the tuition cost changes each year. So please check the university website for up-to-date tuition costs. So what's the minimum criteria to be admitted to Cal State LA? First, you have to have completed 60 transferable units, and this means a minimum of 30 units in courses that are approved to meet the CSU's general education requirements. And you also have to have completed a C minus or better in the CSU's general education courses for written communication, oral communication, critical thinking, mathematics, and quantitative reasoning. Your overall GPA needs to be 2.0 or higher in all of your transferable college classes. And finally, you have to be in good standing at the community college you're currently attending. We also have major specific criteria. So this means for the specific major that you're interested in attending, they have their own list of criteria they're looking for with students. On your application to the Cal State, you have to declare your major. Transfer students cannot list their option as undecided. And you need to meet the minimum CSU upper division transfer requirements. And again, each major has their own criteria, and you can look up your major's criteria here. On the next slide, I'm going to be talking about the process for the Child Development Department. But again, I wanted to provide a link for students who are interested in a part of a different major. For more information, I also included a link to a website we have on the Cal State LA website that has an overview of the transfer application and admission process. And if you have any other questions, you can go to our admission site, and there you can ask questions online or submit any required documents. You can even schedule an advisement appointment, even if you are not admitted to Cal State LA yet. And you can also attend information sessions. So now let's focus on the Child and Family Studies Department. Well, first I'll begin with our mission statement. Our goal is to help provide the link between theory, research, and practice so that students can take this knowledge and apply it to human development and child and family issues. We're trying to train students to think critically about addressing real-world issues, to be able to advocate for others, and help disseminate the knowledge that they have gained in our classes and that they have shared with us and their peers. Our overall goal is to improve the quality of life for individuals at all levels of development within diverse environments. And who are we? Well, I'd like to think that we're energetic, enthusiastic, and engaged faculty. We have a variety of different backgrounds and training, and we are the second largest major in our college, which is Health and Human Services, and we are the fourth largest major at the university. And our student population is quite diverse and we think highly motivated, and we'd be excited to have you join. What do we do? Well, students who enter into our department and graduate from the program are prepared to enter into different careers. They might be going into the early childhood education field and become a preschool teacher or administrator. They might become an administrator at a nonprofit or other agency. They might become an educator within the community, a community college professor, a family life educator, work within the K through 12 school system, or other possible options as well. And what are our programs? Well, we have an undergraduate program, an undergraduate minor, as well as a master's degree. Although we do have two options for transfer students, the only option you are able to take currently is option one. So I'll spend some time talking about that. As a student in our major, you would be taking core courses that everyone is required to take, but you also have the option of either taking some electives or what we call career pathways. And these advanced topics are within a few different areas. So if you're particularly interested in becoming, for example, a certified family life educator, you might take those specific classes that are geared towards that. And these are our other pathways as well. We also offer a minor in child development, and we have many students who do this if they are going into other related fields and they want to be able to get some specialty training because they will be working with children or families. So, for example, we have people who are potentially in the criminal justice major and they want to they know that they'll be working with families or juveniles and they want to get some specialized training under better understand development. They might be deciding to minor in our program. This is wonderful if you want to increase your understanding, but you're still pursuing your main career choice in another field. As I mentioned about the criminal justice system, we have people within family law who want to become a lawyer. They might become a social worker. They're going to go in the health area, media, nursing, psychology, speech, urban studies. Those are some potential options in which students have a major in one of these areas and they're still seeking a minor in child development. And for our minor, 27 units are required. For more information, I provided the info for the department chair as well as the administrative support coordinator. Now, that's our specific program in the Child and Family Studies. But at Cal State LA, there's also the Charter College of Education, and they offer a credential program. And this is quite interesting for students who are interested in becoming a teacher within the K through 12 setting, because you can earn your credential while working on a bachelor's degree. And Cal State LA is one of the few universities that offers you earning a credential while working on your bachelor's. Or you can always complete your bachelor's degree first and complete the credential afterwards. So sometimes we have students who might choose to get their major with us in child and family studies. They graduate and then they complete the credential still through Cal State LA, but through the Charter College of Education. If you were interested in this, I provided the link for the Charter College of Education webpage. And now I'm going to give some brief overviews of a few other CSUs. So for example, there's Cal State Northridge, and CSUN has a Child and Adolescent Development Department. They offer two program options, which are the Applied Developmental Science option and the Early Childhood Development option. So first, to talk about their ADS option. Students choose this option if they're interested in the broad range of the field and looking at different ages and stages. And this is for anyone interested in human development altogether. So this might be for people who would like to become a social worker, a clinical psychologist, a K through 12 teacher, a professor, a speech pathologist, etc. The early childhood development option is specifically for those who only want to focus on early childhood. And that might be that you're going to be going into infant care, you want to become a preschool educator or administrator, or you're going to be focusing on early intervention. So again, the emphasis is on infants and young children. If you want more information about their department, I've also offered the link, and specifically for transfer students. They also have a new transfer student welcome video that can walk you through some things that are useful while you're applying to their university. Next, let's talk about Cal State Dominguez Hills. They offer a degree in child development, and they have 5 different concentration options within their major. It includes counseling and family services, or students go into juvenile delinquency, management and administration, early development and learning, or they might just be taking general classes that fulfill the major in child development. For more information about the department, you can access the resources here at the link provided. They also have an overview of potential careers that you could earn after earning their bachelor's degree. But I would say this is possible for anyone who's going into the child development field. Now let's spend a little bit of time talking about Cal State Fullerton's program. Their department is the Child and Adolescent Studies Department. And for incoming students, they have new changes that are going to be occurring starting fall 2021. One, they're renaming the bachelor's degree, and they're adding 4 concentrations. This means that the courses are actually staying the same, but the concentrations are changing. And their 4 concentrations are adolescent and youth development, elementary school settings, family community contexts, and an early childhood development concentration. Now, they have a special program specifically only for transfer students. It's called the Integrated Teacher Education Program. And this outlines a pathway for those who are incoming transfer students that you can, in 2 years, earn both their bachelor's degree in child and adolescent development and a credential in special education. So if you're interested in special education and you want to earn your bachelor's degree, this is a great program for you. Their department also offers minors. You can either do so in child and adolescent development or adolescent development. And again, I've provided links. Now we'll spend some time talking about Cal State Long Beach. Their department is called Family and Consumer Sciences. And within their bachelor's degree, they have 2 emphases. It's either family life education or child development and family studies. They also have 2 minors that you could potentially pursue, which is in child development and family studies or gerontology. They also offer a certificate in gerontology, and I'd like to note this is one of the few undergrad programs with this type of offering. So it's a great resource if you're interested in going to that field, or you think you might be providing assistance or care for the elderly or aging adults. If you're interested in obtaining more information, again, I've offered some links to access their websites. And now I just wanted to say thank you so much for your time. And this is just a quick overview of resources that I would like to compile to help students who are transferring from the community college to the 4-year university. And I just want to remind you that it's wonderful that you're interested in transferring and applying to get your bachelor's degree and already you're taking the first step by seeking out resources and information. And what you're doing now is setting the pathway for your future achievement. So thank you, and I wish you the best as you apply for your programs, and I hope things go well with that. And if you have any questions, please reach out to your instructor, and I'd be happy to provide further details.